Hello students, welcome back to my channel Intereasy Learning. Today's video is extremely important for the class level chemistry students, especially for those who are preparing for board exams. And in this video, I'll explain why these questions are very important for the exams and how they ask the questions and how to write answers smartly, how to score maximum marks. These questions are selected based on the exam weightage and repetition from the chapter chemical bonding and molecular structure. And and many students lose marks in this chapter because they write answers without structure and they forget diagrams. They don't know what examiner expects. That's why I have prepared all answers in very simple point wise manner, which is easy to learn, easy to remember, and perfect for last minute revision. So here we go. The first question is, explain the factor favorable for the formation of ionic compound. So this is a direct theory question from the and very frequently asked many times. Here, um, understanding of iconic bond formation and knowledge of energy factor matters here. This question is usually asked as a long and also for short. They may ask for long and short even. So first, you people write nature of cation and nature of anion. First, keep introduction. Start with a small introduction, write definition, and then start with the nature of cation and nature of anion. And you people use keywords like ionization energy, electron affinity, and lattice energy. Explain each point briefly and clearly. Um, don't mix don't mix and don't write in a paragraph. Write in key points as I've mentioned here, and write in points is a best strategy here, and end it with a small conclusion that shows your flow of writing to the examiner. And next question, the next question is, give an account of VSEPR theory and explain its applications. So this question is one of the most repeated 10 marks question for from this chapter, and it mostly tests the shape of molecules and reasoning ability. So write definition, start with the introduction, and write points, and then write order of electron pair repulsions, and then they usually ask as explain VSEPR theory, or also they can ask as explain shapes with examples. So write postulates clearly in points, draw neat diagram molecular shapes, don't skip this diagram, and mention applications with example like NH2, H2O, or CO2. And diagrams plus points are it scores full marks. And as is shown in the screen, write as the same way in the paper, you people can score a good marks. And when I talk let's talk about third question. The third question is, how do you explain the geometry of molecules on a basis of valence bond theory, VBT? The VBT is a more repeated question. This question is important because it explains bond formation and overlap for orbitals. And usually they asked for 10 marks question, and start with the definition of VBT. Write VBT definition and explain geometry using orbital overlap, draw, and then draw a simple diagram. And clear diagram fetch extra marks. So don't skip the diagram, draw your clear diagram. So as I given here, the basic idea of VBT, it means a definition of VBT, and then types of overalls in overlaps in VBT, and then write a geometry of molecules based on valence bond theory, and then key points to write on exams. So these are the key points to write in exams. Follow these key points as I mentioned here, and conclusion, end it with a clear small conclusion. And next question, the next question is, hybridization and types involving s and p orbitals. So here, this question, even this question is very important, as this is a core concept and high scoring question. Almost every year they asked as a definition plus explanation. They ask us explain the hybridization and different types of hybridization. So start with the definition of hybridization and explain the hybridization, or shape based on hybridizations. They may also ask shape based on hybridizations. So first clearly write definition of hybridization and then explain SP2, SP3 types of hybridization with a table as I mentioned here, and then key points for writing in exams. So give examples and shapes. Examples are more important. So draw a diagram of a hybrid orbital diagrams. So that they may not read your full content and give you maximum score. So at last, you people um, write the examples and show the flow. Draw the table so that they can sorry, they can view the types of hybridization clearly. So that is a main thing. So they give the maximum score by saying it. And fifth question, um, molecular orbital theory of N2 and O2. This is the most important and high weightage question, and this is very important for numerical plus diagram based question. So this is most asked question. Don't skip this question. This is most repeated question. So first, as same as first we write introduction, definition of molecular orbital theory, and then draw correct MO energy diagram and calculate bond order step by step as I have given here. Uh, and then molecular orbital energy diagram of N2 and then O2, and compare the table and mention magnetic nature clearly. And even if explanation is short, correct diagram gives more marks. So draw the diagram clearly and neatly so that the examiner can check diagram and give you marks. So to score well in chemical bonding, always write answers in points and use side headings and subheadings. Draw diagrams whenever possible and use chemical terms correctly. Don't write long paragraphs. I have prepared answers in a simple and exam oriented way, which helps especially in last minute preparation. So it is a diagram of molecular orbital diagram of O2, and look into this format and prepare for your exams. If you prepare only these five questions properly, you can easily score good marks from chemical bonding chapter. Um, Watch this video, revise smartly, and write answers confidently in exams. So, alright, students, before ending this video, I want to tell you one thing. If you prepare these important questions properly and write answers in points with diagrams and keywords, you can easily score good marks and from this chapter, and have prepared these answers in very simple and exam oriented way, which is easy to learn and perfect for last minute execution. So, revise smartly, and stay confident, and don't fear chemistry. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for the more exam focused videos. All the best for your exams. See you in the next video. Thank you.